DOT workers have been working around the clock with so many other crews across the region trying to clear out the streets from all of the snow. And workers are really encouraging people not to drive unless it's necessary. Joining me now is Miriam Ali with the Seattle Department of Transportation. Miriam, good morning. Thanks for joining us. How are the roads in Seattle this morning?
Well, currently, as you see on the roads out there, it's, we're doing our best. We're working day and night to respond to the snowstorm. So we've been, earlier this week, we've been clearing out most of the city's most critical routes for transit, emergency service. But right now we're focusing on clearing safety hazards on other important streets, clearing sidewalks in busy neighborhoods, and continuing to treat major streets to prevent ice from forming.
And the sidewalks you mentioned, that's another big concern for people right now because so many of them have not been shoveled or plowed. What is SDOT doing to make sure those walkways are clear?
Well, SDOT crews can't be everywhere at once. So we ask that it's everyone's responsibility to do your part and shovel the sidewalks around your home or business during a snowstorm. So this is just the law. It's the right thing to do so that everyone can get around safely. And especially it's important for people who are blind and disabled or having a harder time to get around. But we do have a dedicated team that's working to shovel sidewalks that aren't near privately owned buildings, around 30, including 30 outdoor stairways, dozens of pedestrian overpasses, and approximately 1,200 curb ramps. And this team will also sometimes assist with public reports of hazardous sidewalk conditions. So if you do have some sidewalks that needs to be cleared, we advise you to please call us at 206-684-ROAD, or you can email us at 684_road@seattle.gov to report any dangerous conditions. But we prioritize clearing the locations with the most concerning public safety hazards, or where lots of people need to walk through every day first.
And when it snows, you realize just how hilly Seattle is. A lot of the streets are closed because it's just simply too dangerous to drive down. So for those folks who live in neighborhoods with a lot of hills, and some are sort of snowbound because they can't even get down the hill, how does DOT and SDOT deal with these? Do they just shut it down and wait till the snow melts, or can the plows even try to attempt to clear those hills?
So just with the weather conditions, we are been allowed to clear some of the streets on the hills that are too steep to safely plow in the midst of the snowstorm. So there were some streets that we reopened yesterday throughout the city, and we're continuing to work on the other closed roads, including section of Finney Avenue North and additional sections of West Jarvis Street and Magnolia. As you said, it is challenging work to clear ice and snow from these steep hills, which takes time to accomplish safely. So we just, ask people to please continue to obey all road closed signs, which are there for everyone's safety, and we'll try to get there as best as we can once things are safely okay for us to clear out the snow.
All right, Miriam Ali with the Seattle Department of Transportation. Thanks so much for the update on what crews have been doing on the city streets.